One income stream is not enough in a rebuild, not because you need to work yourself into the ground, but because diversification is how you protect yourself from the very thing that's already happened to you once, depending on a single source of income that can disappear overnight. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to layer multiple income sources in a specific sequence that does not require you to burn out. These are real moves and real sequencing. So let's get into it. After the travel company closed, I had what I thought was a lesson about diversification. I had built one income stream, a very successful one, and I had built my entire financial life around its stability. When it disappeared, I lost everything because there was nothing else holding the floor. So in my rebuild, I swung to the opposite extreme. I decided I would build multiple income streams simultaneously. I would work the available job, build the YouTube channel, develop a consulting offer, and launch a digital product all at once from scratch with no experience in most of these areas. 6 months later, I was exhausted, not just physically, but psychologically. The bandwidth required to build 4 different things from zero was unsustainable. The returns were mediocre across all 4 because my energy was split 4 ways. And I was one expected hit away from abandoning the whole system because I couldn't maintain it. Multiple income streams without a sequence is just multiple burnout streams with a lower ceiling. What I eventually learned, and what I want to save you years of painful trial and error on, is that income diversification is not about building everything at once. It's about building things in a specific sequence where each level funds the next level and creates space for you to breathe while building it. So step 1, protect the floor with available income first. Before you build anything else, the floor has to be covered. That's your survival number. It's got to be covered, not comfortable living, just survival, the bare minimum from what the earlier video described. That work might be Uber, it could be construction, a job you're overqualified for, whatever it takes. That layer is layer 1. It goes first. It is non-negotiable until it is stable for 90 days straight with no emergency dips. This is not your forever income. This is your floor. It's the space between you and collapse. So build it and stabilize it. Then make it automatic. And then move to the next level. The floor does not require passion or fulfillment. It requires consistency and reliability. Step 2, build one skill-based income on top of the floor. Once the floor is covered for 90 days straight with surplus at the end of each month, you move to layer 2, one skill-based income. This is the consulting gig, the freelance project, the side work that uses what you know and pays better than the floor but requires more skill and fewer hours. This is not the YouTube channel yet. This is not the big vision. This is the income stream that bridges between the floor and the future. It pays 2 to 3 times what the floor pays for maybe 10 to 15 hours a week of work. It funds your next level. You do not build this until the floor is stable. You do not build this alongside the floor. You build the floor, you stabilize it, then you make it automatic, and then you layer this on top. The timeline here is probably 90 to 180 days, depending on how much the floor is paying and how much runway you have before that skill-based income needs to show results. Each layer funds the next layer. This is not ambition. This is architecture. Step 3. Only then do you start the bigger build. Only when both the floor and the skill-based income are providing surplus, meaning you have stability plus some extra cash flow, do you start these bigger projects. The YouTube channel, the product, the business, whatever the thing is that requires investment of time and money with no guaranteed returns on any specific timeline. By this point, you've already proven you can create income. You've already proven that you can build something, and you've already created psychological proof that comeback is real and possible. That proof matters more than the actual money from the floor and the skill-based income because it changes how you show up to the bigger work. You are not desperate. You are not trying to force the big thing to work because your family depends on it. You are building it from a position of stability, and work done from stability always outperforms work done from desperation. Step 4, automate and optimize before you add another layer. Each layer only gets supplemented by a new layer after it has been automated enough that it does not require your daily attention. The floor becomes so automatic you barely think about it. The skill-based income develops repeatable systems, so you're not reinventing the offer every time. The bigger build develops enough structure that it's running itself instead of running you. Only then do you add the next income stream, not before, and not alongside. After the previous layer has reached a point of maturity where adding another stream does not mean another form of chaos. Automation is not laziness. It is permission to build the next thing without sacrificing the previous one. Step 5. The target is 3 primary income streams, not 10. I want to be very specific about the endpoint here because the idea of multiple income streams can spiral out of control into the fantasy of infinite passive income from 7 different sources all running on autopilot, like you see all over social media. That is not the target. The target is 3 primary income streams, each one paying a different percentage of their survival number and each one feeding into the others. The floor covers survival. The skill-based income covers expansion into the lifestyle improvement. The big build covers generational wealth and optionality. 3 streams, not 7 or 10, just 3, and each one supporting the others, and each one with its own function. Each one built in sequence, not in parallel. Master this system with 3. Then if you want to add more, you add from a position of knowledge and capability, not desperation and chaos. Here's what I want you to understand about multiple income streams in a rebuild. It is not about hustling harder or saying yes to more things. It's about sequencing. It's about building each level completely before you start the next level. It's about using each level to fund the next level so you're not working yourself to death trying to do everything at once. You go floor, skill-based income, and then big build. That's the sequence. That is how you diversify without burning out. Now, if you want a step-by-step system, instead of trying to figure this out on your own, I put together a free 30-day rebuild plan specifically for men in our situation. Doesn't cost a thing. It's 4 weeks, 1 clear direction, and the link is in the description below. And then next Thursday, we're going to go deep on the number 1 barrier to sustained growth in a rebuild, the psychology that keeps men stuck even after they have the money and the plan. That one drops on Thursday, and if you don't want to miss it, hit the subscribe button right now. This channel posts every Monday and Thursday, specifically for men who are rebuilding after losing everything. And if that's you, you belong here in our tribe of warriors. And if you found this helpful, please share it with another man who needs to hear it. Friend, family member, someone you know who's going through this right now. And let's rebuild together, because that's wealth mode.